It is just a problem of indiscipline. It's not an engineering problem, it's a problem of indiscipline.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Chats and Gags. We chat and then we laugh plenty. That's what we do right here. So my name is Jojo Dada, and then my colleague right here is called...
Wait, it's who?
It's cold. It's
so
cold.
That happened.
Yes.
the gags have already begun.
You know what I mean?
I am Jay Gabra.
Yes.
How you doing? Welcome.
To
What's
Chats
happening?
and Gags. So it's been raining incessantly lately, and myself and a few other citizens of the country have been submerged. There are homes underwater, cars being swept away, livestock kaput, unalived, and...
You also submerged?
Most of my property, yes.
My goodness me.
You owe me a new TV set.
So calmly.
Where do you stay? Maybe you live in some upscale, high ground
unlike the
location.
people who are on the hills and are still getting flooded, I think I'm on a mountain.
So that's the difference. Now everybody must move to a higher ground.
Yeah.
So yes, Accra has been experiencing floods, and we can attribute this to, is it global warming?
Yeah, the climate change and all that,
Climate
because the
change.
weather, when the rain comes in, it's like so strong.
It's stronger than usual.
It's like it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. It's supposed to be a blessing, and yet people find
beginning
themselves,
to become
like
a
Jojo
curse.
said, it's crazy.
So let's see what's going on around parts of the country. Wow, that looks dangerous. These people are trying to cross. But you see, at the end of the day, somebody must be able to go home. You understand? And the way... oh, wow. Is that someone's property being swept away?
Yeah.
Those people are trying to salvage some things and possibly save other people who may be
stranded and
having trouble crossing.
And you see, the thing with water like this is sometimes it looks, calm on the surface.
Yeah, it might look calm on the surface.
But if you're not careful, the undertow can just carry you away.
These undercurrents are crazy. And some of them are actually carrying huge objects that we might not see on the surface.
Exactly. Or there may be a gutter or a drain or a pothole, something like
you try to move and then you slide and fall in.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, there was a video circulating on social media where a woman had fallen in, and these guys were holding her by the arm. I mean, it's too
graphic.
Graphic to show on TV, but they were holding her by the arm.
Just so she doesn't
go. And they themselves were under, a lot of pressure and in danger of actually being pulled along. So when they tried, about 3 or 4 people, and then it just stopped. They just had to let the person go. It was so unfortunate, to watch.
Yeah.
They are holding someone's hand, and the person is submerged, and they are trying to pull the person. But when they couldn't, they let go. This is part of circle. Is somebody selling food? Did I see food and water?
Maybe that's what they've been able to salvage. You know what I'm talking about? Like they have no option. They put everything out there. People. And this they are
crossing the Red Sea.
Yeah, it's like, look at the shops and all the properties.
Phones, accessories. You see how this one looks calm? I'm telling you, it's likely moving very fast under there.
Very fast.
The undercurrents can be
just
serious.
At the edge.
Yeah, the edges even show. They tell a tale that this is not something to joke with.
And I'm sure when it started raining, it was even higher than this, but now it's calmed down.
Yes, it only goes down for people to cross. I'm sure when it was up,
everybody was just hiding.
Nobody could go.
Oh, God. And you're in your house, and your house is being submerged. If you're not careful, this car, once the water gets higher, it can lift the car.
And move it. Then speak of the damages that come with all these. So, yes, flooding in parts of Accra. I saw a video where a gentleman was basically giving evidence to his friends that, Munsho, this is what I mean. You can't do anything. It's like they don't believe.
Yeah.
So he filmed, his compound totally submerged. And if you see the compound next to him, there were about 4 cars that had the water line to their roof.
The roof.
It's amazing.
Bonjour, until I say me wow. Me I said nya fladio jolly. I want for cars. Show me I see.
So it means the houses over there obviously were story buildings. What of the neighboring houses that are only just ground floor, 1 story, and that's it? What happens to them? It's hard times. So what is all this? Aside global warming, are there any things causing this one, would you say?
I think the president has a clue with that because in speaking about the floods, he mentioned something that he thinks is key when it comes to flooding in Accra. Because when you go across the rest of the country, you don't really notice that. But for Accra, this matter keeps coming up every time.
Every year.
Every time the rains are like heavy and whatnot. It's supposed to be, it's a rainy season.
Yeah.
We know it's coming, and yet every time it does, this
Causes
happens.
damages and all.
Damages and everything. It's like people are, you know, for instance, the Wager Dam, when it's like the dam gets full and they have to open
and they spill it.
and they spill it, people are damaged, and yet they won't move. They'll still
They still stay there.
And everybody keeps coming to Accra. We are so true. Anyway,
So for the Wager Dam, the causeway needs to be desilted. It looks like it has carried a lot of debris, sand from the mountains over the period. You know, so maybe once they try to desilt it and define the borders of the waterway, it might actually help because people have actually also built into the waterway. But we'll come to that. Let's hear what the president had to say about the flooding that is happening currently in the country.
It is just a problem of indiscipline. It's not an engineering problem, it's a problem of indiscipline. We have drains, and everybody says, why don't you do sealed drains? But the problem is when we do sealed drains, people drink sachet water, they eat papaya in those styrofoam plastics, and they just dump them anywhere. And these plastics wash into the drain, and they go and block the drain. And so if you have to unclog the drain, you have to remove all the drain covers and clean it out. You clean it out, you cover it again. In the next 3, 4, 5 months, they have clogged again. It is just a problem of indiscipline.
Indiscipline. And it is true.
It's true.
Look, I was returning to Accra from the eastern region, and then the trotro, the minibus that was driving ahead of my vehicle, you know, I saw somebody drink water and then just out the window toss the empty pure water sachet onto the tarmac, onto the road. I just couldn't believe it. Why don't you put it in your bag somewhere? You have side pockets, or even drop it in the bus. When it gets to the station, the mates do a good job of cleaning these buses out. You know, so for you to drop pure water sachet and some of these things, people eat and then they toss it out into the bushes or into the streets and expect somebody to clear them.
Sometimes you realize people go and get refuse and they come by the drain and they pour it into the drain, hoping that the water will take it away.
Yes.
As to where the water will take it to, they don't know, but all they know is the water will just take it away. And unfortunately, those things don't dissolve or anything like that.
No. They just go get, clogged somewhere in the waterways. Now, let's see this video about this gentleman who has gone to like house to house. These rubbish or refuse collectors, they go house to house and collect these rubbish with the intention of sending them to the appropriate quarters, but this one didn't get there. So let's see this gentleman doing that indiscipline the president was talking about. This is pure indiscipline. How does the mind process this? That you are dumping rubbish into the gutter for the water to take it away. To where?
To where? To where?
Where is it going to go to?
To where? To where?
You've actually had it handed to you. Someone has collected rubbish from their home. You've paid to have this person send it away, only for them to take advantage of the rainfall and decide that, nah, this is where I want to drop it.
And the water should take it away. No, like...
No, I won't say no.
Hey.
You can't think far. You can't think madness.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yes, indiscipline is a major part of what is happening to us right now as a country.
Yes.
And also the fact that people are building in waterways. You know, the president also spoke about the fact that people had built in Ramsar sites and causing, the waterway to become smaller so there's no place for the water to spread to.
And it's like, you're supposed to give us the drains and all that. Even if you have to build there, make sure it's in such a way that it doesn't affect the flow of the water. And that's one thing about nature. It doesn't care.
No.
It's like, I need to
It has
go,
to find the easiest way forward.
I'll flood your whole house, whatever it is, destroy properties. You can't negotiate with nature. Because some of these times, you realize people building, and you want to go and strike the building down, and go and call. It becomes a political kind of issue.
Yes.
It becomes dicey.
It's like the government doesn't feel for us.
It becomes touchy because somebody will go and beg someone and then they'll come and plead. And then the sun will start shining again. But when the rainy season comes, we face the same scenario. And now it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Hopefully this time around, we don't just talk. We actually do something about it.
Yes, meaning to our words, actions to our words. And this is not just happening to us in Ghana. It's also happening in Nigeria, in the US, even though they have the best of drains. Some of these things are happening there as well. So it's a general global, issue. But then if we are going to behave like how this gentleman is behaving on the screen, then we are going to be worse off.
Very, very worse off. Like, so bad.
Jay, what would you advise? What should be done to this gentleman if he is found?
If they're not able to identify his face through this clip, whoever filmed the video should take it to the police, and then they can do some forensic stuff and then arrest him and then charge him for,
How many years would you even give to this guy?
Oh, we can charge him for murder because you don't know what he's killing the fish, something like he's killing the environment. There has to be something.
He's causing a major issue.
Yeah, something that will serve as a deterrent to other people.
Half the time I was hoping he would slip and fall inside, but
with the rubbish.
Wishes are not horses.
Would have been good riddance to bad rubbish.
Just go with the rubbish. Look at this whole Aboboya full of
an elderly
rubbish.
person, but the mind is not elderly.
The mind is a child.
The mind is not mature. Even a child may not do this. This is just cynical and
So this is rampant in all parts of Accra. There's Ashoman, Lakeside, like a whole number of places. Kaswa, the Weja, Malam Road, the Tetegu area, everywhere is basically submerged. Now, parts of Ashaman, Klagon, Spintex also experience this kind of thing. And there's a video also of this happening around the Klagon area. When the floods came, someone was in danger. They tried to drive across, and the people around told him not to go. It's quite dangerous, but he felt like he was in a big pickup truck for the US made trucks. So he thought that he could go. And
I have a big car, so I can go. What do you mean? What can you tell me I can go?
So what happened was he was swept away. He tried to come out of, if his big car couldn't stand the waves, he was swept a bit. He tried to jump out, and then the waves carried the driver, deeper into the drain. Lucky for him, he was able to grab onto a tree and held on for several hours until the water levels came down enough for somebody to swim. There was this Rasta guy. He actually lives in that area, and I understand he's been helping bring out, excuse my language, people who had unfortunately been swept away. He's helping bringing them out, or he's done that in the past. So they went to call him. He was actually asleep. They went to call him, and then he came to, with the help of the Ghana National Fire Service and the rescue team that were there, the official government rescue team, they were able to mount a rescue effort that brought out this man from the depths. And later, some people were asking him how it happened, what did he do, and he was just explaining that, when he got there, he was asked to slow down, but he felt like, he had to go.
He was a Superman.
Oh, no. If you have the capability, you have the car. Those whose cars were low, saloon cars were parked. His was a bigger, 4x4, so he could have gone.
But it wasn't a boat. The car is not a boat.
Well, at this point, in fact, that's a good call. Nowadays, I believe people should start getting canoes and boats.
But when it floods, people bring canoes. I don't know where from.
Those
and
canoes,
they start paddling.
Those videos are sometimes from the coastal areas, and especially the Weja Teteku area.
So those guys are like close to the sea.
They already live close to the sea. They are fisher folk, so getting the boat to go on the lake or the river is not a problem. Therefore, when the flood comes, they already have a means of escaping. This is a dramatic video. I'm really happy this guy was saved, but he was really weak.
But he has
from holding on. He held on. Unfortunately, not everybody was lucky. Not everybody could be saved like him. And even before we hear the death toll, we want to say on behalf of our production team, Chat and Gags, our heartfelt sympathies to families who have lost people, to this season's flooding.
Yeah. And when the man was holding on to it, it's like a metaphor for life as well. He was holding on for dear life because his life was at stake. If at any point he had left,
given up,
the water would just have carried him to God knows where. So it's like even him finding that tree after the water took him away from his car.
It's divine intervention.
Charlie, that providence.
It's just divine intervention.
We pray for that every other day.
It's divine intervention. So yes, once the flood goes down, it is likely we would see a lot more or hear news of other people who unfortunately didn't make it. There were cars with passengers in them that went into the water and they couldn't come out. So we just pray that as the rains have not stopped, everybody keeps safe. The call has come out from the emergency services that everyone should try to stay away from the flood. If you have to go across, find the safest possible means.
Yeah,
and
check the weather before you go.
Yes.
Because sometimes just an umbrella is not enough to protect you from the elements.
At all.
And look at the rubbish. You see the rubbish?
Pushed to one side. Just be.
So you realize that it's not just the building or the water.
No.
It's the
There's
refuse.
Rubbish, yes. There's nowhere
as well.
for water to go.
Because if everybody says, oh, it's just one pure water rubber, it's just one takeaway pack, it's just one. Over time, the way it builds up and it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't melt. Look at the road. My goodness. Anyway, so we have a question for you. How best do you think we can solve the flooding situation in Accra?
Yes. What is your take on that?
How should we do it? Should we break down all those houses on the waterways, even no matter who they are, whether they beg or whatever it is?
No, but that has actually started.
Will it be able to continue? Because sometimes they do some things that like settings.
I feel like it will continue until they get to a building that belongs to someone in authority. Then they would have to now do like yentia, So, let's hope it's not what I'm thinking and it is something quite concise and effective.
Yeah.
At this point, we would like to take a break, and when we are back, we'll look at something on a lighter note, something that makes us actually laugh a bit. Enough of the, sad, information and stories. Let's come back after this break. On a lighter note, imagine getting married. I hear marriage is a good thing. Now imagine getting married. Everybody gets married to one wife. A few people get married to two, if you belong to that sect of religion. Then there is also some who are very lucky to be married to 3 people at a time. Let's watch this video next.
This man married 3 sisters on the same day. And guess what? These sisters are triplets. I am not joking. His name is Luizo, and he's from DR Congo. He shocked his entire community the day he decided to marry 3 sisters at the same time. The name of the sisters are Natasha, Natalie, and Nadege. So what really happened, and how was this even possible? According to Luizo, it all started when he met Natalie on social media. They started talking, and before long, they began dating. As time went on, the relationship became serious and they started planning to get married. But there was a small problem. Natalie is a triplet, and the 3 sisters look almost exactly the same. So anytime Luizo came to visit, any of the sisters who was around would receive him. And most of the time, he would believe whoever received him was Natalie. This continued for a while until all 3 sisters fell in love with him. Coincidentally, the sisters had always shared the same dream. They wanted to share one husband because they were afraid that marriage might separate them if they married different men. So they told Luizo that he has to marry all of them. Luizo, who was also in love with the 3 sisters, later agreed. Even though many people were shocked, and even though his family and friends did not support the decision, Luizo still went ahead with the wedding. In fact, his own parents refused to attend the ceremony. My people, what do you think about this story? If you were in his position, would you still marry all 3 sisters? Or would you choose just one and walk away with the rest?
If you were in his position, with a Nigerian accent. If you were in his position, would you still marry 3 wives?
Yes,
Jay?
yes,
Hey,
yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why so aggressive?
Hey, why? Why not?
Here, you see, the someone was asking, say, here will you even do?
It's not about how will you even do. Charlie, they've agreed. Charlie, that's all it is. We used to practice that before the Europeans over came and changed our culture and our system.
So your ancestors were marrying 3, 4, 5.
And look at how peaceful we were in the country.
So
that's
now,
how we like it
because of
in
the
town.
one-wife syndrome,
Yes.
people are now having multiple side chicks.
Exactly. And this man right here is suffering from success. Because tell me why you have triplets as your wife.
In the comment section, someone said, buy one, get 2 free.
Oh my goodness me. He himself, look at his face. He's not sure how it happened, but he's happy. His
So
parents,
he met this lady and then he would go and visit her. But anytime he goes to visit the lady and she is not in, one of the sisters will just
take
stand
over.
in. And then so gradually the 3 sisters took turns to entertain this guy. And they all ended up
you see
falling
the
in
way he
love.
said that they took turns.
Hey, took turns. Okay, so that is your solution. Someone said, I will accept
Hey!
the offer, but it depends on my financial capacity. Does it matter if you have money or not?
See, as long as they've agreed, Charlie, women are very, very supportive people.
Okay.
They are the only people you give them one thing, they can multiply it. Because look at the ladies he married, for instance. Their parents, when they were expecting the baby, the father gave her this thing, the mom this, and instead of producing one baby, she produced
produced
3.
3 at a
So
time.
imagine,
Okay.
if he gives wants to give any of them a baby,
Okay.
you can multiply.
Someone said this is called 3 square meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's what it means when you are suffering from success.
Okay, thank you.
My goodness. What a lucky man.
Oh, you think he's lucky?
Oh, he's going to be lucky. He's going to be lucky.
That's
He's gonna be
nice.
lucky. On days that he's really pressed, and for instance, one person is in a cycle or something, and
The
you
other
can
one
just
is
go,
there.
it's not.
But they are siblings, they are twins. What
They
if their
are synced.
cycle comes at the same time?
Oh no, it will not. In this situation,
you'll be there.
They will not sync up like that. It will be terrible. But this man is suffering from success.
Okay, suffering from success,
Yes,
according
yes.
to J. Gabra. Moving on. So, this term, mind your business, comes to play in this our next story. Mind your business. It's not everything, it's not everyone that needs input or advice from you, or even needs your help. Let's have a look at this video.
Aduh, bobo. Wajib Pak Widi dah tu. God have mercy.
If the guy wanted water, he would dive in.
Aduh, bobo.
Who send you? My
Wajib
brother,
Pak Widi
you
dah
kill
tu.
him. You don't kill him.
And now you've gone to commit
You've
murder.
gone to murder this guy by pouring a whole bucket of water. Do you know where he's getting his his instructions from?
The person is right beside water is not doing. You want to help.
He has seen plenty water. He has not dipped himself in it.
Charlie. And then you, out of nowhere, you want to come and help.
Is
Sometimes,
it your
Charlie,
problem to solve?
water your corn or
that-
maize and
How is he even watering cord wearing office clothes?
No. But destroy Elverton.
You've just killed this man. He was just given the instruction. Go to the riverside. Oh, sluggard. Pour a few or put a few drops on you. Just pretend like you are washing yourself and come back home. Who knows if it is a part of a ritual?
And that's what he has to do. Then you just pour water on him.
And you've just ended his life like that.
It's like pouring salt on
Did
the
someone
well.
send him?
Who sent you? Like, who then? Like,
If this guy trying to take a bath was your sibling and this man poured water on him to cause this to happen, what would you do if it was a family member or something? What would you do to the man who poured the water? You see, is it your problem? Did someone send you?
let the person ask for help. But in this situation, it was weird.
I see you have a bucket. More importantly, the guy is just by the river or
He's
just by the water.
and he's not inside.
He himself has not jumped in.
He has not jumped in. Like
He's just tossing small water on
and you think you are
trying
wise.
trying to swerve the water. And you think you have sense. The whole world,
see,
you have the biggest sense. Let me help this man.
Ashaka said it. Some people overwise.
Overwise.
Yeah.
This is more than wisdom. Wisdom, now he's going to check whether he's breathing. And then he takes off. So my question is he going to report himself?
Oh, please.
Is he going to report himself that I've committed a crime?
The medicine didn't work. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Anyway,
there's a stark reality to this, actually. Even though this is just a skit, I like the fact that it brings out a number of lessons.
That's true.
Not everybody needs your help.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your business. Leave other people alone.
Yeah. You know, I once read a story where a man was walking in the forest and he saw a butterfly trying to break out of its cocoon. So in breaking out of it, you know, they have to like struggle, punch out of the cocoon and then they come out, like the chrysalis and all that.
Yeah.
And so this man saw the butterfly trying to come out of it. He was watching it for some time.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, the butterfly is struggling too much.
And let me go and help.
And then he broke the cocoon open for the butterfly to fly out. But it needs that struggle for the wings to become strong.
Yes.
As soon as the gentleman broke the cocoon, the wings became weaker. It couldn't fly.
It couldn't fly anymore.
And it died. Just like that.
They don't ask for help.
Yes.
Don't
so sometimes some situations need to happen naturally.
Yes.
Yeah. Until you actually know what's about. We are not saying don't help when you need to, but just watch the situation carefully. Know what it's about before you move in there.
In this case, there's a water body.
The
person did not jump in. Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Obi Sumao. So this one, the family have every right to take this man on.
And they have to. They'll let him go and take the same bala whatever the man took and they'll pour water on him as well. So he knows how it feels.
Okay, so not every problem is yours to solve. Just remember that. Not every problem is yours to solve. Stay in your zone. Be within your circles.
Which reminds me of that story.
Which one?
I know you know that story where a lady went to tell her husband, "Oh, our maid is pregnant," and he said, "Oh, and the husband was like, "That's her problem," and the wife was like, "Don't you want to know who is responsible?" He was like, "That's your problem. That's his wife's problem."
Yes.
And then the wife was like, "She says you are responsible." He said, "That's my problem. Now let everybody else go and solve their own problem." That's all.
The maid is pregnant. That's the maid's problem.
That's her problem.
Don't you want to know who made the maid pregnant? That's the wife's problem.
That's your problem.
The maid said you are responsible. Well, that is my problem. So we all have. It's like a threesome.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, fine.
So everybody has a problem to solve.
It's a three-part solution.
Everybody has a
three-part problem.
Yes.
Take care of yours. I take care of mine. On that note, have you ever been asked to taste food to see if the salt content is just about right?
Oh, so many times.
So many times.
So many times.
Oh my goodness. Then you would not be at fault if somebody asks you to taste their soup to check if it's okay. You will do it.
It depends on who is asking. If I know the person.
I mean, somebody in your circle. So somebody within your circles.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch this final video.
The camera is in here. Hey.
Asayo.
Don't catch it.
Then it's a big goose. I'm going to check a cat. Maybe I'm not. Okay. And the criminal there. I didn't quite bear.
Go train quite.
What's that quite? Oh, Sina. Instead of one of our young cabins, oh, my God, I'm quite happy. I better minimum shade.
Those guys are not his friends. To do that, those guys are not his friends. They are the lizards. Because how do you do this? Like, oh, this is early morning. The guy don't chop them. They can't taste super. Then you tell him,
He tasted the thing. It was like, oh, as engineering you. But I mean,
to be perfect.
Add more salt so that it to be perfect.
Oh,
then he sees the meat and says, I didn't quite
You call that meat? You call that meat?
Is it not meat?
Oh, please.
He took off his glasses. He wanted to be sure that he's seeing right. I didn't quite bear. I said, Kotrenkwine. That word, Kotrenkwine. Oh, senior. This morning we are no chop. When you make a taste Kotrenkwine.
How can you give me lizard this thing to comment?
What would you do? You just found out that you have tasted lizard soup. Jay.
I'll kill myself.
You have to wash your tummy, your innards.
I'll drink Palzo. I'll drink bleach. I'll drink.
You see, sometimes when you are cooking, you are not too sure of the level of the salt. So you want a third person. But the two of them could have told each other how it was. Yeah, you don't need somebody else. But they felt like, a third opinion.
That is what I'm telling you.
A
Those
third
two
opinion
guys
always counts.
Those two guys are also lizards. Because how do you do this to another friend of yours? How do you do this?
But the ketere looks whole.
Oh,
it's not like
please. So you eat it?
No, but my point is when you catch an animal and you want to use for food, say obe papa and yem kakra. But this one it looks like the whole kutre has been put in the soup, which even makes it more serious.
Hey, that is worse. So that means they haven't done anything.
Taken out the
entrails,
the food,
innards,
the poo-poo, everything is part of this.
Hey.
It even makes it more dangerous.
Hey, senior man, wait there.
We are begging on behalf of your friends.
Wait there.
Almost shedding.
Oh, it's very intentional.
Senior man shedding.
Senior man, wait there. Kafra. Hey!
Charlie.
Oh my God. Senior man, this one there.
Okay.
And you see, eat KK with it.
There was a bit of pieces of meat in his mouth. When he saw it, he spat it out first.
But it's enough because at this point, Charlie,
he has swallowed it already.
You do like the enzymes, he enter his stomach.
Everything has gone.
Like,
it has started actually working. The stomach is working on it.
You have to drink bleach, detergent.
This is unfortunate.
Oh, acid safe. Take out, suck out. Like cleanse your. Hey,
in fact. This is unfortunate. So we are pleading on their behalf. Oman Sheda.
I won't plead on anybody's behalf.
They were quite okay and confident to eat kutre light soup.
Why didn't they test it themselves?
They tasted it.
Let him know.
They say the old trust anonyms and the church. You are doing it. You don't feel.
He was walking his somewhere.
Oh, but you see, it's even better for him to sit and eat with them. I saw 2 huge balls of KK or 3. He could join them.
You want him to eat? What did they use to do the KK? Where did they source that KK?
No. He needs.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, think about it. Where did they get that KK from?
Come to think of it, he needs something to push down, to push down the little Koteren Kwaina Koneyem.
Oh, no. He needs something to bring it out. He needs something to bring it out. Because at this point there, nah.
Do you agree with him? Anyways, all too soon, our time is up. We would like to say a big thank you to all of you for staying to watch us on Chats and Gags. And this is how we're doing it all the time. If it's funny, we're talking about it. If it's viral, you'll see it here too. Jay.
Oh, I'm listening to you.
So
yes, I'm listening to you.
On behalf of Jay Gabra and
you almost went viral with that outro, the way you were saying it. So I was waiting for you to continue. So we'll see how that.
On that Kotren Kwine note, Jay Gabra and myself, we say a big thank you. Jay.
See you next time. Yes, we out.